Goodluck Jonathan blast ATIKU ABUBAKAR for saying this to him. We all know the role Goodluck Jonathan played when he was the president of Nigeria. We all saw how the economy was. We all saw how the country was moving when Goodluck Jonathan was the president of the country. Now, fast forward to now that another person is on the seat and election is fast approaching, you will believe that if Goodluck Jonathan is presented to Nigerians on a platter of gold, people will rush and vote for him. Truth be told, a lot has happened. People are suffering, a lot has gone down, that people are clamoring for someone that have their interest at heart. Regarding what ATIKU ABUBAKAR said, I think it is high time ATIKU ABUBAKAR hire the services of a PA or a spokesperson that will go through whatever he will say before he comes out to say that. Or even if he has someone that is doing that already, he or she should do that job very well. Because that which ATIKU ABUBAKAR came out to say publicly is a big blunder, not just to him but also to his political career. Truth remains that ATIKU ABUBAKAR has eyes for that seat, for that presidential seat. We all know he was the vice president of Nigeria. He has tested that political power, although he hasn't tested the presidency seat. He has an eye for that. He has eyes for that seat. But with the way he is going, this is not the way to grab it. Right now, he is in the same party with Peter Obi. We hope everything will align in their favor. But for him to come out and sound the way he did towards Goodluck Jonathan, that we all knew when he ruled this country, it was from one good news to the other. For ATIKU ABUBAKAR to come out and say this kind of thing to his fellow man, to his fellow aged man, that is to say that sense is far from him. That is to say that he actually needs to sit down and talk to himself. Because why would someone have the mind and the heart to say this kind of thing to Goodluck Jonathan? And Goodluck Jonathan, being the kind of person he is, being a very humble personality kind of person, replied him calmly that he did his best when he was the president of the country, that he did his best when he was ruling this nation, that he put in his best. Now people are now coming for ATIKU. They were like, you that was the vice president during your own time, what did your administration even do? What is that positive thing that your administration was able to do during your own tenure as the vice president? I think it's because of the kind of nature Goodluck Jonathan is, just like Peter Obi, that people will just come out and talk down or say whatever they like to these two aged men that don't want problem. It's because of that. If it's a case of coming for someone that before you even talk, the person will put you in a position that you will ask yourself, what did you even do? I don't think they will have the right or the mind to even be talking anyhow or be sounding anyhow to where both Peter Obi or ATIKU ABUBAKAR is, because these two are just of a noble personality. You don't see them blabbing online or slandering somebody online. No, I think people have seen that kind of nature in them. People have seen that personality in them. Their fellow politicians have seen that kind of nature in them, and they come out to say whatever they like publicly. So at this point, ATIKU ABUBAKAR should sit down and ask himself questions. He should sit down and talk to himself. he should sit down and analyze his behavior. If it gets to a point of employing a professional spokesman, he should just do that, because guy, he's saying blunder with his mouth. That is just the honest truth. So I employ Nigerians, please, we should not join these people in talking down on someone we know that he tried his best. If we are to be honest in all these things, Goodluck Jonathan actually did well during his tenure, although we wanted a good part of him more, we wanted a better version, we wanted more. It was quite unfortunate that we didn't get it, but at least he did his best. That should be our consolation. If other presidents should come up and do half of what Goodluck Jonathan did during his tenure, I don't think there will be problem. I don't think there will be issue. I don't think the situation the country is right now, I don't think that we would be there. But no one is even thinking towards that direction. No one is even planning to better the country. Rather, any means you see to finish whomsoever that is on seat, you will just finish that person, which is very, very bad. Very, very bad, honestly. So guys, I will really love to hear from you all. I would really love you all to say in your mind regarding all those things happening. Drop your comments in the comment section. Tell us what you think, and see you all in our next video. Remember to like, share and comment. Subscribe.